It's a cold, cold world, but I'm not learning to ignore it. If I can't survive my insides, how could I thrive within the forest? Bears and cats especially replace my social anxiety. I can't think about my problems while there's a tiger in the tree staring at me. I've learned that sometimes life is best lived independently. I can only speak for me, and that's hard because I don't even know what's best. I just ingest and output energy. It seems like they don't fuck with that. I gotta conform to social standards I can't perform. You can't put makeup on a pig and pass it as a bad bitch. We know that ass is pork. A lot has changed, my mind's so strange, but I found my place where I can grow. I found 1,000 miles, nobody gave me their shoes, so I went without on the cracked asphalt road. I should've kept my souls, I've been walking endless hills, and if I had wheels then I would roll. My mind's encrypted information, break the cipher, learn that life's imagination. I jumped right into the isolation. I had no choice but to look inside and face it. Outward projection wasn't working on these walls, reflecting signals that were hurting. Fuck, I wish that I could compliment myself. I'm stuck in the shadow of the hassle, trying to maintain my mental health. The deeper I dive, the steeper I climb, the more pressure I feel like I'm dying. Irreversible acts, indeterminate facts, forgetting the past, live life to the max. Maintain a grasp of realness, accept the actions and feelings. We're all sinners, the best we can do is learn and adapt. I remember riding in the Buick, puke, greenish, brown, or blue. We had to choose how to act. It surprised me when you got your first tattoo. It was cool to show commitment to looking back, something I had lacked. I remember skating new parks every single day. The shit was heaven. Often I had looked the other way. I loved getting higher, let it take control of me. I can only remember one homie who was always down to roll with me. I just wish he had the balls to tell me I was fucking up, and I, the hypocrite, sit with a log in my eye, blinded to my own ignorance. It's okay to cry, I have 1,000 times. I have prayed to fix the bond between two atoms that repaired the cell that harbored life and got corrupted in like a night or two. Life happens fast and it can topple you, but you cannot let it get on top of you. To tell the truth, I dissociate so often. I see a bird's eye view, information overlaid through thoughts that calibrate my response inside my brain. Sometimes it talks about two, cruising down an indoor parking garage. Cruising down an indoor parking spot, hearing every set they come across. I thought that I was hot shit, sixth attempt kick flip. It was sketchy right away, fast as fuck, follow if you think you could catch me. Now I love to follow, watch you ride so free and shit. When we were tripping on the path, I swear to see you ride and almost kill the darker side I keep far within. I know life is hard, but you taught me to value each second I have to breathe, and to breathe when the fear starts to win. I'm a demon in your story, I'm an anchor on your freight ship. The devil on your shoulder, same shoulder got a chip in it. I was always surprised when you would stay and listen to my ignorance without telling me it's ridiculous. Our stories could have parted in several ways, but we both stayed, and that's a friendship. We said it would last to the end of days, and maybe that's true. I can't see the future, I only got a clue. I was getting high, trying to blind myself. We were getting high, trying to reach deeper inside, and you slipped up and cut a case that changed the course of your time. We were just kids trying to open our minds, but the difference to the cops ain't significant. Just say you'll plead when the rhythm hit. Sorry it took so long, it's okay to be sorry. Basking the fact that we're two peas in a pod. We're two species of frog that coexist in the pond. It's okay to be afraid while we sit in the sun. Give it some time, the rays will be back. When the sky fades to black, rest assured we'll walk together even when the weather attack. 100 miles per hour wind, 100 mile per hour winds, we gon' fly as a pack. Ain't no choice of direction, we're just reflecting history. You told me I'd take A and run to Z. I swore to make it happen on every single beat. Just because we hadn't spoke, I had the wish to speak. Doesn't mean that there weren't bits and pieces of my time where I had to think about my dog, and when we were troglodytes and had no fucking clue, just taking tabs and running around not keeping tabs. When that gun would sound, we would run so fucking fast. Now the skies are harder, I feel every change caused my heart to go stronger. I hope that you're okay, the skies are gray. When I close my eyes, my worries start to shrink. When I close my eyes, my worries start to shrink. As long as I got music in my ears, I hope that you've been writing or at least rhyming. Losing focus is my biggest fear.